Hi there, my name is Stephanie McNamara, and I am an independent consultant and executive regional vice president with Arbonne. And that may not mean anything to you if you haven't yet heard our business plan. But today is not to go over the business plan. Today is to really help you understand the amazing gold that you've got in the gold bag because somebody gave you our beautiful anti-healthy aging regimen, the RE9. And they either gave it to you in a gold bag like this, or they gave it to you in a little sample pack. So I just want to give you a couple of highlights so that you really understand what you have in your hands as you're trying this in terms of ingredients and how when we say these are gold standard ingredients, what we really mean by that. So within the personal care industry, there are, there are a variety of formulations, of product formulations. And what I'd love for you to understand is that Arbonne products are all manufactured in California, but we abide by the standards that far exceed those that are held in the US by the government or in the European Union. We have over 2,000 banned ingredients, and that is extraordinary. And the person who invited you to take a look at this and to take these products for a test drive can tell you a little bit more. I just want to highlight a few things for you. So our products take the purest of nature and the safest of science to create products that are results driven. Everything that Arbonne makes, we have over 250 products. They all have to benefit you in some way. So the products are certified vegan. And why that's so important is very kind of trendy to say that you're vegan or vegetarian nowadays. But in terms of our personal care products, there's a health implication with that. There is an industry called animal rendering. If you haven't heard of that or you're not too sure what that is, please do yourself a favor and Google it. Don't do it around mealtime because it will ruin your supper, your appetite. But it is important information for you to have. So animal rendering is the process by which all animals and their byproducts get recycled, whether it's roadkill or euthanized pets, frying fat from restaurants, spoiled meat from grocery stores, or animals who are too sick to go from the farmyard into the food chain. All of those animals get collected and they get recycled. They get brought to a rendering plant. There they get chopped up and boiled up, and what rises to the top, like when people make chicken soup and there's a layer of fat that comes to the top, the layer in the rendering process is called tallow. And the number one purchaser of tallow is the personal care industry. On your labels, unless your products that you're currently using, unless they're certified vegan, tallow will be listed as collagen, lanolin, or natural ingredients because animals are natural. So you can imagine that's might be news to you, maybe not, I don't know, but it's unregulated in terms of if the cows had growth hormones, were injected with growth hormones or antibiotics, whether the cow had a cancerous tumor, whether the little cat had a flea collar on, none of these things get removed before they go into our personal care products. And you can imagine that doesn't smell very good. Dead animals, right? Doesn't smell very good. So the personal care industry uses synthetic fragrance. And the way that they bind synthetic fragrance to the tallow so that people are not reminded of what they're putting on their bodies is by using something called phthalates. Phthalates, another word that you should look up, spelled Phthalates. Phthalates are endocrine disruptors. They've been linked to asthma, to ADHD, to thyroid issues, metabolism issues, infertility, miscarriage, menopause issues, a host of things. So the personal care industry is aware, but the personal care industry still needs phthalates. So that's why when we say that we're certified vegan, that's the significance. It's not just because it's trendy, it's because it's safer, because we're not putting dead animals, and we're also not needing phthalates in our formulations. And phthalates, it might be listed on your products as parfum, perfume, or fragrance. So we are phthalate free, certified vegan. We are gluten-free, mineral oil-free. So mineral oil is something that you may or may not be aware of. Mineral oil is a crude oil derivative, and it's cheaper for the oil companies to get rid of the sludge that's left in the barrels. It's cheaper for them to sell that to the cosmetic industry than it is for them to dispose of it in an environmentally friendly way. So they sell it to the personal care industry, and in the personal care industry, it's used as a filler and as an emollient. So, for instance, something you might realize that sometimes you put lotion on your skin and you're like, oh, I feel so silky smooth. Well, you got an oil slick on your skin. The problem with that is that mineral oil is an occlusive oil, meaning the molecules are too big to be fully absorbed into the skin. So every day, day in, day out, if you're using a body wash and a body lotion and a sunscreen that has mineral oil in it, every single day what you're doing is kind of slowly but surely impeding the detoxification process. Our skin is our largest organ. Its main function is to detoxify. So when the toxins come to the surface of the skin and they can't get out as effectively because of the mineral oil, they go back into the bloodstream and through our vital organs, which is exactly where we don't want them to be. So Arbonne products, free of mineral oil, free of sodium lauryl sulfate, and free of parabens. Parabens are found in almost everything. So everything that you go buy in a store has to have a shelf life between 5 and 10 years. If you just take a look in your medicine cabinet, in your shower, around your bathtub, turn the label around and you'll see towards the end of the ingredient list it might say methylparaben, propylparaben, butylparaben, all the same thing. Problem with parabens is that they're found in a very high percentage of breast cancer tissue cells. So there's a correlation there. Our bodies do not produce parabens naturally. We are therefore absorbing them from the products we're using every single day. Arbonne products are paraben free. So those are a couple of little highlights, and let me just talk you through the steps. Now, maybe you got this and you were like, oh my gosh, this is way too many steps for me. I'm not used to doing this. I have a very low maintenance. Terrific. Don't worry about it. The longest part about this is washing your face. Everything else is just a teeny amount and done very quickly. So, by the way, instructions are printed up here, and if you received a gold bag, you're going to have some instructions, an instruction card in here as well. Now, hopefully your consultant will have also given you an instruction list, as they're giving you this as well. So, just some highlights. The first step is the cleanser. And the cleanser, what I do with this is I just wet my face. I just run my hands under the water and I just go like this, just to get my face a little wet. And I do one pump. One is enough. You're going to discover a gorgeous kind of creamy cleanser. You're going to go round and round in circles like this. And this is really going to remove all the dirt and oils on your skin, and you can even remove your makeup. And when you're working around your eyes, use your little ring finger because that's going to be a little easier on the delicate skin and on your lashes. Remove all your makeup. And if you find this is stickier than you're used to and that you want, just wet your fingers a little bit more, emulsify. You'll see it's going to spread beautifully. And you're just going to have a really pleasant experience because it smells so lovely. Then rinse it all off properly, pat it dry. And you're going to notice that there's no pulling in your skin. It doesn't feel tight because all of these products are pH correct as opposed to being pH balanced. And your consultant will tell you about that a little bit more too. So the next step is the toner. And the toner, all you need for the toner is one pump. Sometimes I go a little crazy. I do too. And you can either do it on your face directly or do like this on your hands and then just go on your face like a man would do with his aftershave. And this is just so lovely. I love this toner, and you're going to just feel terrific with it. And this really helps with the appearance of pore size. The next step is the liquid gold. It's the serum. And the serum, you're just going to use one little pump of it, put it on your finger like that, and then spread it. These products, you might be thinking, oh my gosh, that's not enough product. Trust me, it really is. It's designed to work with one pump. If you want to go crazy, you can do two. But you're just going to spread that and always go in an upward upward motion, and also really nice to do your neck. I should have started on my neck a lot earlier, but the neck is great and important to do. So the serum has alpha hydroxyl acids, beta hydroxyl acids, which are just fancy names for fruity acids. It also delivers protein to the elastin mask that sits below the top layer of the skin. What's great about that, just like when you work out and you want to have some protein immediately within a half an hour of working out, it's the same for our face all day long. Gravity is pulling down at our face, and when you deliver gorgeous protein, effective protein, twice a day, you're going to really start noticing a difference in your skin. And it also encourages your own natural production of collagen, as opposed to putting some animal collagen on your face. And this product also, of course, contains peptides, which really helps with a healthy aging. Next step is the eye cream. And the eye cream, you really only need not even a full pump. A quarter pump is enough. And what a lot of people don't realize is that it's best to use your ring finger with eye cream, because the skin is so delicate around the eyes, and the ring finger is the least strong finger in your hand. And you want to keep it on the orbital bone, because the natural heat and oils of your skin is going to draw the product where it needs to go. Often what people do is, they feel they've got bags, or they feel they've got crow's feet, and they want to put the product right there or right in there. But that's no good, because then it'll seep through the tear duct, and it's going to cause the bump and the inflammation, which is exactly what we don't want to have. So just keep it there, and your skin is going to know what to do. It's going to bring the product where it needs to go. Next step is the day cream. And for the day cream, you have a couple of choices. You either have extra moisture, regular moisture, or you have, and both of those formulations come with an SPF 20, UVA, UVB broad spectrum protection, or you have just a regular moisture with no SPF. So that's great at night, for instance, or for some people who like to use it as a night cream instead. But we're going to get to the night cream, which is amazing. So one pump again is enough to cover your entire face. You spread it around, and also don't forget your neck. Because the neck, I'll say it again, I should have started with my neck a long time ago. But we have a beautiful neck cream, actually. And your consultant can hook you up with that as well. So this is just a fantastic sunscreen. If you want an SPF 30, we also have in our prep work line a day cream that has some SPF 30 for a stronger protection. So that's the morning routine. At night, same thing. Cleanser, toner, serum, eye cream, but instead of the day cream, you're going to use the night cream. And your consultant probably put a little bit of night cream in a little jar like that for you to try. So if you can commit to using these products morning and night for a couple of days, you are going to have a beautiful experience, and you're going to see kind of the amazing way your skin feels, the way it kind of responds to these products, and you're going to notice a vitality and kind of a brightness to your skin that is probably going to be pretty impressive to you. So enjoy it. Thank you so much for taking these products out for a test drive, and be sure to get back to the person who shared this information with you. If you have any questions at all, they'll be more than happy to help you out. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.